Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you an old school, old-fashioned recipe, turkey tetrazzini. I'll be using leftover turkey from honey baked ham. You can use all parts of the turkey, the dark, the white, turkey breast, the legs from a regular turkey. Just cut it up. That's a 1.5 cups. I'm going to be using a 9x9 dish. This recipe normally calls for a 9x13, but it's just for me, so I had to cut everything in half. So let me show you the ingredients. We use about 1 cup of mozzarella, and I have it in the packages. You can go ahead and grate it if you like, and the Parmesan is in the package. I'm using fettuccine pasta. You can use thin spaghetti or any kind of pasta you want. I'm using chicken broth. You can use heavy cream. You can add dry sherry to this. For vegetables, you can add mushrooms, you can add peas, whatever you have on hand. I'm going to use the last of this frozen onion, celery, and carrot mixture that I have. I'm going to boil that in the broth. For those that know me, welcome back. I'm Jennifer. I like my vegetables very, very, very well done. I don't want them crunchy in my casserole. I'm going to add some garlic powder because I'm not using fresh garlic, and I'm going to use some onion powder. I've got 1 can of cream of celery soup and 1 can of cream of chicken soup. You can swap those out for cream of mushroom if you like I said, and you can add mushrooms. I got some butter, and I've got half a sleeve of Ritz crackers. I'm going to put that on top, and I'm going to mix in some fresh parsley. So I got my water boiling to cook my fettuccine. I'm going to turn around and put the frozen vegetables in the broth and let that cook for a while. And all this comes together in a bowl. You mix it up, put it in that dish, put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. Let me turn the camera around. Let's get cooking. Okay, this is kind of like a dump and go recipe. So I have 1.5 cups of chopped up turkey. Like I said, you probably need a minimum of 2 cups if you're going to use the 9x13. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add the cream of celery in here first. And like I said, you can use cream of mushroom, or you can just use all cream of mushroom. You can mix it. I like the flavor of the two mixed with the chicken and the cream of celery. To me, it gives it more flavor. Add that in. I don't know how you guys found me, but I'm so happy you're here. I upload 2 videos a week, and I always include an inspirational quote and include a controversial joke. So if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And I forgot to tell you, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm going to use some fresh parsley. So I'm going to season this with some garlic powder. And I'm not really measuring the seasoning it. And I'm going to use some onion powder for this. You can definitely use fresh onions. Like I said, I have onions, celery, and carrots boiling behind me in the chicken broth. I could have sauteed them, but I didn't feel like it. That's just showing you a quick, easy step. With the crackers, to crush them, I use them right in the sleeve. I just gently crush them like this. I'm going to put melted butter on this so I have a crunchy topping. I prefer a crunchy topping on my casserole. If you don't have to, it's not necessary. So I've got those pretty much crunched up. And then to this, I'm going to add approximately 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese to this mixture. And 1/2 cup of Parmesan. And like I said, if you have the fresh, by all means, definitely go ahead and grate it up and use it. I'm just trying to get rid of what's left in my refrigerator from the new year. I'm going to use some Parmesan. This can be on the table. This is so delicious, you guys. I've been eating this for at least 40 years. Funny, the first time I had it was in a hospital cafeteria, and it was absolutely delicious. And I wish I had that exact recipe. So I'm just stirring this up and getting this all mixed together. I have my water boiling for my fettuccine. And what I'm going to do with the fettuccine is I'm going to break it in half because it makes it easier to serve out of the dish as opposed to whole, because it'll come stringy, and when it's cut, it's a little bit more easier to serve. So you see that's a pretty thick consistency there. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the parsley to this. I'm just going to tear it with my fingers and not really chop it. And I've got my vegetables boiling in 1 cup of chicken broth. I'm going to add that to this also to mix this together. And like I said, you can use dried sherry or cream or milk, whichever you prefer. Peas, mushrooms, anything will go with this recipe. So getting that all mixed in, and we'll just mix the parsley in. Gives it nice color and flavor. See, it's really tight. Usually when you cook Campbell's soup, it tells you to add 1 can of water with each can to clean the can, but I'm just going to use chicken broth. So let me put you guys on pause and put fettuccine in the water. Okay, so I'm putting my parsley in a little bowl here. And as I said, I crushed this up in the packet. Nice little method if you don't want to dirty up a different dish. Like putting them in a Ziploc bag and crushing them. Then you just open this up and they're nicely crushed. I like a coating, a topping. You don't have to do this. It gives it a different texture. And that's 1/3 of a stick of butter that I've added to this. With the parsley. Just going to stir this together and get it all coated with butter. You can use breadcrumbs if you don't have any Ritz crackers. Ritz crackers are already buttery. It just gives an extra butter flavor when you add the butter to it. Just mixing that all together to sprinkle on top of the casserole. Now I have sprayed my dish with a non-cooking spray. I always use Pam or something like that so it won't stick. And my pasta is almost done. Cook it to your desired likeness. I like my pasta well past al dente. It has like a gummy bite to it. If you cook it like the true Italians, you're not supposed to cook it that far, maybe 10 to 12 minutes, but I like mine cooked thoroughly through. So I'm gonna grab, here's the vegetables that I cooked. I've cooked those in the chicken broth. I just boiled them. I'm gonna add that to the mixture. This is where you can get creative with any vegetables you have. I just happen to have leftover onion, celery, and carrots, so I wanted to use those. And then mix that together. Really nice, quick, easy meal to use up or repurpose turkey. You have some leftover for the leftovers, and I guess you can call this chicken tetrazzini if you had chicken. So now I'm going to get my pasta, drain it, and add this to the dish, and this is how this all comes together. I'm going to bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes just till it's hot and bubbly. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my drained pasta. This is fettuccine. Like I said, if you don't have fettuccine, no worries, use spaghetti. Works just fine. I'm going to mix this all together. I love turkey tetrazzini for some reason. And like I said, I love turkey. And that's a regular roasted turkey. It's not a smoked or anything like that. I just picked it up at Honey Baked Ham for the holidays. That all mixes together. Like that. And like I said, I like my pasta well done. Got a great joke for you guys. So definitely, if you want to miss out, I have a couple other turkey recipes that I use too for the leftover turkey. So if you don't want to miss out, hit that subscribe and notification button. I'm going to go ahead, put this, spoon this into the casserole dish. And like I said, I cut everything in half because this is normally a recipe for 9 by 13. So this should feed a good 4 to 6 people. This recipe. And it's just for me. Those that know me, welcome back. You know, my husband won't eat this. He might try it. He can't, well, he'll see the green stuff in this, so he'll be skeptical. He doesn't really like anything green. I'm just smoothing this out, like so. Try and make it even. Then I'm gonna add the Ritz cracker crumbs with butter on top. Give it a crunchy, it gives it, you know, a different texture. Like you don't need this. And if all you have is panko or breadcrumbs, use that. You don't have to brown this in the skillet or oven, the stove on beforehand. You just crush it and add butter. I think it makes it taste really good with the crunchy topping. Just kind of spread that out evenly, like so. This off covered. That was just a half a sleeve, as you saw. I'm going to put this in the oven, come back and show you guys the final product, and tell you guys my joke. I'm going to let it go a minimum of 30. You just want it hot and bubbly and cooked through. Okay guys, there it's in the oven, been there about 10 minutes. And then add any extra mozzarella or Parmesan cheese to the top. Definitely can do that before you add the breadcrumbs. Those that know me know I like toasted celery. So use minimal cheese as possible. So like I said, minimum 30, 45 minutes. You guys back and stay tuned. Like I said, as always, thanks for watching. God bless. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, everyone, there you have it. I cooked it for exactly 40 minutes. You see it's nice and bubbly and hot, and the crust on the top is nice and crunchy. And I wanted to tell you guys, I'm thankful for all you guys that watch. and I try and respond to each and every comment. So please leave me some comments, criticisms, critiques. I appreciate your time, just even taking time to respond. So anyway, let me get ready to tell you guys my joke. Okay guys, let me tell you guys my joke. James Bond walks into a bar and takes a seat next to a very attractive woman. He gives the woman a quick glance and then casually takes a look at his watch. The woman notices him and asks, "Is your date running late?" He replies, "No, Q has just given me state-of-the-art watch. I was testing it out." Intrigued, the woman asks, "State-of-the-art watch? What's so special about it?" Bond coolly explains, "It uses alpha waves to talk telepathically." The lady said, "So what's it telling you now?" "Well, it says that you're not wearing any panties." "Well, it must be broken because I'm wearing panties." Bond shakes his head, taps his watch, and says, "Damn, this thing is running an hour fast." Thought that was kind of cute. So anyway, like I said, welcome to the channel that for people who doesn't like to cook, don't want to cook, don't have time to cook, but love delicious food. This is a quick, fast, easy weeknight meal to use leftover turkey. Turkey Tetrazzini is a very old recipe, but like I said, I've been loving it for over 40 years. Please give it a try. And you can add extra cheese to the top, mozzarella and Parmesan, and make it extra, extra cheesy. But it's perfect just like it is for me. And you don't need the cracker crust topping, but it gives it different textures. A lot of people like different textures in their food. So once again, thanks for watching. God bless, and hope to see you on the next one.